And that's a huge tap-out victory there.
Now you just got to take that win and build off it.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Yeah, and social media has been on fire ahead of this one. But now it's time to get down to business.
Come on, enough preliminaries.
But I know one thing for sure. If history is any guide, this night will be epic and awesome.
Let's talk briefly about Sheamus.
Well, we're going to find out who's the better competitor, that's for sure. No gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned one-on-one action.
What is it about Sheamus that just makes him so strong?
Who knows? I know it works, though, whatever it is.
That move should do it. I mean, this should have been over a while ago. Come on, ref.
Yeah, this should be over.
King incoming!
Onto the floor! Out of the ring! Now what's going to happen? Action outside. Wow, what a slam to the ground!
Brock Lesnar has gone on record saying he's not a superstar, he's not a role model, he's a destroyer. Brock Lesnar is the most focused predator this business has ever seen. When the beast incarnate sets his sights on an individual, bad things are on the horizon for that person. Very bad things.
Oh, you're right about that, Michael. When it comes to Brock Lesnar, I don't know if the WWE has ever had a more brutal destroyer. I mean, let's face it, Brock's one of the few individuals that doesn't have to say much on the microphone. You can look into his eyes or see how he massacres people in the ring to get an idea of just what I'm talking about.
8, 9. Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor. Action never got into the ring, and this one is over before it could begin.
I never saw this coming.
There's no other way to put it. This one-on-one match is going to be a struggle in every sense of the word. Neither man looks like they are remotely entertaining the idea of backing down. This is gonna be good.
Well, in these head-to-head matchups, you've got no one to rely on but yourself. And that's the way it should be.
Two warriors, two superstars, two immense talents. I love it.
But you know what? Guys, no matter the format or competitors involved, you know we're in for a great one here.
He's got his eyes set on his chest. Man, look at this. That's right. Just keep going.
Repeat, repeat.
The offense of Brock Lesnar is working well right now. That's called being driven straight down to the canvas. What power.
No kidding. That was an awesome slam.
Taking this type of punishment must be damaging to his sternum.
Damaging to his entire chest.
There it is. Well done.
Ouch! To the face again!
She should wear a steel mask.
What an offensive show by Brock Lesnar.
Well, moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message.
Yeah, I think this guy's really showboating now.
He's starting to feel it here. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
But it's important to know that this match has been so evenly contested so far. You really can't pick a winner.
There's a lot of truth in that statement, especially when referring to this guy, John.
As this continues, it's harder and harder to catch your breath.
Yeah, that'll take the wind out of your sails.
Nice reversal.
Message delivered. He's starting to stumble here. I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match is as even as it could get.
Oh, it's been a great match up to this point, and this could really go either way.
Oh, man! Did you hear that?
Look at Brock Lesnar pouring on the aggression.
He's enduring.
Oh, no. Not like this.
John Cena! Seth Rollins!
The match we have next is going to be awesome. Stay where you are. We have John Cena against Seth Rollins.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
No matter where his match is on the card, whenever John Cena's in the ring, it possesses a big fight. No matter where his match is on the card, whenever John Cena's in the ring, it possesses a big fight main event feel. It's just another reason why Cena's known as the franchise.
Yeah, all signs point to this match being one for the ages.
Enough talk. Let's get it on.
But we all know that anytime John Cena is in the ring, there's a war about to take place.
As the action continues, let's discuss Seth Rollins briefly.
Ever since breaking away from the Shield, Seth Rollins has proved that he has all the skills needed to be one of the industry's brightest single stars, and that's saying something.
Rollins just has so many ways he can beat you, and then he starts breaking the rules.
He drops the elbow.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
You think? He seems to use it often enough. Seth Rollins has in this business what we call all the tools. Rollins is lightning fast. He can get on that mat and wrestle. He can brawl. He can soar through the air. Oh, did I say Seth Rollins is fearless.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous.
And the offensive display by Seth Rollins.
And the knee delivers.
Now, Rollins and all of his ability represents the future of WWE. All of the success Seth Rollins has experienced is only the beginning. If you don't believe it, just ask him.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops. And Rollins with the reversal.
Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The breeze may give him a cold.
I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move. Look at Rollins going for the quick pin. What a scoundrel. This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Here's your winner, Seth Rollins.
Put a check in the win column for Seth Rollins.
I'll tell you what, Cole, I can watch those two go at it each and every week. What a match.
And it looks to me like our winner is already thinking about the next match. Always one step ahead. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Despite a few rare instances as teammates, these men are familiar foes. I mean, very familiar foes. Will the unrelenting attack of Seth Rollins be too much for the franchise John Cena? Whose brand of justice will be victorious? This match will answer all of those questions and more.
Two superstars going head to head. I love it.
Regardless, Seth Rollins knows what he's got to do. We'll see if he can execute the plan right now.
I think at this point everyone is wondering, King, just how do you stop this kind of attack?
Ever since breaking away from the Shield, Seth Rollins has proved that he has all the skills needed to be one of the industry's brightest single stars, and that's saying something.
Tonight, look for him to fortify his claim in this division. Thrown out with authority.
Man, he hit hard.
Seth Rollins has in this business what we call all the tools. Rollins is lightning fast. He can get on that mat and wrestle. He can brawl. He can soar through the air. Oh, did I say? Seth Rollins is fearless.
What offense Seth Rollins is showing at this point.
Oh, what a painful kick. Now, Rollins and all of his ability represents the future of WWE. All of the success Seth Rollins has experienced is only the beginning. If you don't believe it, just ask him.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
I'm not concerned. I don't think I've ever seen him look more motivated than he looked heading into this match.
It's a good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even as it could get at this point. Bam!
And the offensive display by Seth Rollins.
Here's a cover, and he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done.
After the amount of punishment he suffered, it's simply amazing that he's... When a superstar locks up with Seth Rollins, they must be prepared to endure attacks from all angles. Rollins has perfected the fighting style that's been described as a frantic assault.
Despite a few rare instances as teammates, these men are familiar foes. I mean, very familiar foes. Will the unrelenting attack of Seth Rollins be too much for the franchise John Cena? Whose brand of justice will be victorious? This match will answer all of those questions and more.
And the party has officially begun.
Regardless, Seth Rollins knows what he's got to do. We'll see if he can execute the plan right now.
Let's talk about Seth Rollins for a moment.
This Seth Rollins has a funny way of making bad situations even worse.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
What offense Seth Rollins is showing at this point. And the offensive display by Seth Rollins.
Oh, man.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I gotta love it.
John Cena with the offense. King, if you had to use one word to sum up John Cena as a superstar, maybe it would be power. He is possibly the most powerful, forceful performer we've got in WWE.
Oh, you can say that again, Cole. Who needs finesse when you pack the kind of wallop that John Cena does? I mean, he is all about strength, muscle, and inflicting maximum damage.
Cena makes the cover. Can you believe, King, this battle's not over yet?
Yeah, but many more of those, and it will be.
You can't teach art. Believe me when I tell you this guy is filled with it. Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind.
Yeah, I think he's stuck on the repeat button.
Rollins is looking for a way out of this.
We've been talking about John Cena's power, but we can't forget about his technique either. He is definitely a savvy performer. But I think it's the all-around power John has. Power in his upper body, power in his legs that truly puts him on a different level.
And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
I don't mind. Let's see a little outside the ring action.
He saw that one coming.
John Cena starting to take some deep breaths in there. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Well, Michael, he certainly thinks he'll have better success outside the ring than in it. We'll see if that holds true.
When we're talking about John Cena's power and technique, you know, they both go so well together. It's exactly that type of complete package that makes him the superstar he is today. Truly awe-inspiring. Looks like Seth Rollins is starting to fatigue here. He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
Well, these guys have been so tightly matched up until now, but this might be where that finally starts to change.
Well, it's no secret. This guy...
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Will this be enough?
Hang on. He's showing no signs of letting up. You know, there isn't a performer who's had a bigger impact in WWE over the past decade than John Cena.
Will he be victorious?
I think this is it.
Great offense by John Cena. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
A move like that is completely unnecessary, unless you want to degrade your opposition, of course.
I agree, Cole. I mean, this is intentional humiliation.
John Cena's really conquered as many challenges as one superstar can face in WWE, and that includes beating the odds when in that ring against opponents. Coming pedigree!
That's it. All over. It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end.
And Seth Rollins is going for the cover. This singles contest has a victor.
Here's your winner, Seth Rollins.
Huge victory here tonight.
I'll tell you what, Cole, weak. What a match.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match. Wow. A superstar gets a certain feeling when he knows there's a strong possibility he may exit the match in a completely different condition than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career.
Well, neither one of these competitors has a lot of love for the other, and that's going to become clear right about now.
Both these superstars are going to find out about themselves real quick.
But regardless, this is just another in a long line of awesome WWE sports entertainment.
As the action continues, let's discuss Seth Rollins briefly.
Ever since breaking away from the Shield, Seth Rollins has proved that he has all the skills needed to be one of the industry's brightest single stars, and that's saying something.
Well, one of these guys is definitely going to make his mark in the division. Which one? Well, that's yet to be determined.
John Cena is starting to take some deep breaths in there. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What a match.
And on top of that, John, these two guys couldn't be any more evenly matched at this point. And there he goes, crashing to the floor.
You know, King, every time John Cena steps into the ring, he steps into it like he is the C-Nation's champion, whether that's true or not, no matter who the opponent or what the reaction of the crowd may be. In Cena's eyes, he is the good guy in every match.
Well, you know that's usually the case, Michael. If Cena comes across as the straight-laced, small-town guy who just happens to be a dominant WWE superstar, well, that's because he is.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort. He's going to be seeing stars for quite a while.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
Well, John Cena, he's got the arm bar locked in.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw...
Who is that? Why is he out here right now? And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him.
Seth Rollins wins.
Here's your winner, Seth Rollins.
Big singles win here, guys.
Great effort from both these guys, Cole. I'm willing to bet this is the last time we see them square off.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
John Cena, the Ravishing Russian Lana.
Up next, John, we have singles action.
Oh, boy.
We have John Cena versus Rusev.
Oh, this should be good. Who's going to win this one?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
The WWE Universe has been waiting for weeks now, and here we are. This one is going to be great.
Oh, I cannot wait. Let's get it going.
This Dallas crowd is coming unglued in anticipation for this one.
And his opponent, accompanied by the ravishing Russian Lana from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, the United States champion, Rusev.
You can feel the intensity level inside the arena rising.
Every time we come here to Dallas, I can't help but reminisce about the earliest days of JBL, the competitor. Those were good times, Michael.
Surprised you remember him. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
There's no other way to put it. This one-on-one match is going to be a struggle in every sense of the word. Neither man looks like they are remotely entertaining the idea of backing down. This is gonna be good.
Well, that'll be a lot of a kick out. This one's not over yet, Cole.
Yeah, this match is far from over. There's no keeping this guy down tonight. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Come on! Now he just wants that insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's got a mean streak.
Talk us through what Rusev is thinking right now.
I may not understand much of what Rusev says, but I do know that his opponent is in for a long and painful night tonight.
Here's the thing. This match, of course, isn't for the championship, but the champ can't afford to look past this one. If he does, he could lose momentum or, even worse, get an injury.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
It's the way I always used to do it.
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this.
What impact from the Samoan drop.
He's not looking like himself here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Look at this guy. He's better than what we're seeing right now.
It's a good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even as it could get at this point. John Cena delivering a blow there.
Oh, I think this man means business. He goes for the quick pin attempt.
Count, ref, count. Nope, not enough to end this one.
King, how's he still in this?
Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
This is a scenario where if you're on the receiving end like he is, you think Murphy's Law has arrived.
Yeah, expect the worst. Out of the ring. Now what's going to happen?
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
John Cena connecting there with a good shot.
Reversal. Rusev showing his skills. He's showing no signs of letting up.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor. Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Back in from the floor. John Cena starting to show signs of fatigue. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
Hey, it's the WWE. It's not Malin.
Well, thanks for coming. The toll from this match is really he can end it here.
Right now. 2, 3. This singles match has come to an end. Wow.